Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jordan. This is a self-care channel focused on beauty and skincare. Today we are doing 80s style makeup. I'm really excited to get into these colors. This is for my stage makeup class. It's a theater class in college, so we'll see how it goes. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you enjoy it. Okay, to get started, I just prepped my face with some cold cream to create a barrier, kind of like a primer. And here is the makeup plot that I'm going to be following. So as you can see, it's gonna be super eye heavy and then really big blush action going on. So I'm really excited. To start off, I'm just gonna take my Ben Nye Cream Foundation in Warm Honey and like a non-latex sponge. And we're just gonna create a base all over my face. Face base. Okay, my face base is complete. I did layer it up like once, a little bit more, and tried to like tap in some on my blemishes here. I did read in a few places that the foundation in the 80s did tend to be a little thicker and sometimes was a couple shades lighter than actual people, like their actual skin tone. I just chose to stick to my own skin tone, but I'm pretty sure this was helped to make the colors pop on their face. So now I'm just gonna set my foundation with just some translucent powder from Ben Nye, and then I'm going to start doing some highlight and shadow action with these two Ben Nye Creme foundations. So now I'm just gonna take my Ben Nye shadow and I'm going to map out where I want some of the pieces of my face to fall into shadows. So I'm putting the shadow down the sides of my nose, give it a little structure, make it a little straighter. I obviously put it on my jawline as well as underneath my cheekbones. You can totally skip this part of the video if you'd like, because this is not the 80s makeup, obviously. This is just kind of like your contour and highlight that you would normally do, but it is gonna be a little less blended, a little more popping out because it is for stage makeup purposes, so it's supposed to be seen further away. I am putting the highlight everywhere I put the shadow, just above it. And then also it's gonna go on the chin and then down the top of the nose. Try and really make my nose stand out, but also like straighter, hopefully, hee hee. And then I'm gonna put it on my philtrum right above my upper lip. And then of course we can't forget the forehead because we want that baby to shine bright. Okay, so I've added the highlight and shadow. As you can see, I did add some highlight here, which typically I'd have some shadow in my temporal hollows, but I'm gonna be doing some draping with the blush. So that means I'm gonna be coming like from here all the way up. And a lot of the pictures that I was looking at were very like white, kind of like on top of where the blush was at. So I'm just gonna try and emphasize that by highlighting that part of my face underneath. So now we're just gonna blend it and then we're gonna set it again with that translucent powder. Okay, so now I'm going to add some cream color. It's just white all over the base of my eyelids, and this is just gonna give the bright colors that I'm gonna be using a really great base to really pop. I do have like kind of tannish yellow skin, so these colors are gonna pop way more off this white base. I'm excited to try this technique. I usually just skip this step because it just seems like too much work, but we're gonna do it, so let's go. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply this, to warm it up and press it in. Okay, so that is all done. I did take it underneath my lower lash line as well. My skin is so dry right now. I've been moisturizing the crap out of it, but it's so flaky. So I'm a little worried about the blending of these colors, but it's gonna be what it is. Stage makeup, so it really needs to look good from far away anyway, so it's okay. I'm just gonna set this with some translucent powder and then we're gonna get into the fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna actually start with my brows. So I'm just gonna take this Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil, and it is in deep brown. I'm just gonna brush my brows real quick. A lot of the brows in the 80s were full and a little hairy, kind of like they are now, which is good because those are the kind of brows that I have. Large and in charge. I'm just gonna create a frame that my shadow can play off of here. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Brows are not twins, they're sisters, cousins maybe. So I'm just gonna let my brows kind of do their own natural shape. This is where it's gonna get really fun. I think I'm just gonna start off by doing my lid. So for that, I'm going to use the shade Bratty by ColourPop. It's just a pressed powder. And I think I'm just gonna use this full exposure brush from Smashbox, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna pat that right on my lid. Okay, that's on. This is not necessarily like a neon orange, but it is definitely orange. So that's what we're going for. Now I'm just gonna go into the Tribe by Juvia's Place. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here, just on some random little flat brush. And I'm gonna put this right in the inner corner here. Okay, in that same palette, I'm gonna go into this color right here, Tulsi. Same brush. I'm just gonna take this one right up here. Ooh, okay. This is fun. Okay, so that's really on there now. We are going to go into a pink color now. We're gonna use the shade Flirt from ColourPop's Too Hot palette. I'm gonna use this limited edition like crease brush from It Cosmetics. I'm just gonna take that on the tip. This is such a bright color, guys. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. Could get real bad real quick though. Okay, I'm just gonna stamp it in first, where I want it to be.
I'm just gonna take like a fluffy, clean brush, kind of go over the edges.
So now we're gonna go on the lower lash line. We're gonna use this Violet Voss Best Life palette. You've definitely seen this in my previous videos. So fun, that's why. We're gonna use this bright blue, Desserts. I'm gonna take this smudger brush from It Cosmetics, pack it on, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna stamp it right underneath the lower lash line. That is bold, okay. I thought about adding a purple as well, but I'm really just gonna drag the blue into the pink a little bit, and it's gonna basically create the same effect. Wasn't necessarily going for a rainbow eye, but that's quickly what it's become. Okay, the eyeshadow is done. Let's add some eyeliner now. Something else in the 80s definitely was like big, bold, smudged maybe eyeliner. We're just gonna define the upper lash line just so we can get some definition from far away, and because I think it looks really good off the bright colors. Now it's time for mascara. I'm gonna use the Tarte Maneater mascara. Okay, so the eyes are all done. I'm so happy with this. I think it's so bright and so fun. I definitely could have really brought it all the way up. That definitely was also a trend in the 80s. Just, you know, big, bold, overdone, bright, let's go, crazy, definitely on my alley. I could have totally extended it more, especially with the way my eyes are shaped and like my eyelids kind of hood a little bit. But I like the shape we got going on here. So now we're going to do lips. From what my understanding was, a lot of berry lips, like fuchsia, but also like orange lips. I think I want to do an orange lip. Obviously the berry would look good. We're going to try an orangey kind of lip first. This is from ColourPop. I think it is discontinued. It's like a sheer lippy stick. It's called Safari. But first we are going to line our lips. This is Rose from Mellow Cosmetics. It's a lip liner. Oh, it needs sharpening. Well, a lot of the trend is what I saw was that lips were like in a lined in a darker color than the actual lip color. So this is, I don't have like orange lip liners that are darker. This is gonna be kind of like a brownie nude. So hopefully that looks good with it. All right, I'm not a super great lip liner, but we're gonna go for it. I really think I just have weird shaped lips, so that's probably the problem. Can I speak? No. Okay, they're lined. Good enough. The audience will be able to see my lips. Okay, we're gonna go in with this lippy stick now. Okay, I actually really like that. I think it looks really good. Here's where it gets really exciting. How many times have I said that in this video? I don't know. But we're gonna do some draping, okay? Basically, that just means I'm taking the blush, like kind of contouring with the blush. I'm taking it all over my cheekbone, like a heavy blush, and into my temple area. So kind of creating this whole area. It's gonna be pink. And I saw like, same thing with the lips, berries, fuchsias, and like oranges were popular. I know we did kind of an orange for the lip, but I'm gonna use more of a fuchsia-y color for the cheeks. This is from Smashbox. It is a cream blush. It's called Double Exposure Lip and Cheek Color in the shade Double Time. Cream blushes are like okay for me sometimes, other times not so much. So I guess we'll see how it starts off. Good thing is, the trend was super heavy blush, so if it starts to go south, it's okay. I think that means we're on the right track. So I'm taking this cheek brush from Real Techniques. It's my favorite freaking blush brush ever. It just like fits so perfectly on my cheek. And I'm just gonna start going ham. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Okay, I think that actually looks really nice. Like, why is draping like this should be in still? I feel like that took a long time. We're gonna do it on the other side. And I feel like this still might not be heavy enough. I feel like they really were, it was real like in your face. I am really liking how the pink is playing off the pink and the orange is playing off the orange. This blush is poppin'. I look a little scary, a little clowny if you ask me. This is what it's looking from far away. Looking like, what am I saying? Okay, this is what we're looking like right now. I don't know. I like it, but I'm also like, I feel kind of clowny. This is a lot of blush. I like blush, but not this much. This is a lot. I do like the idea of the draping though. I don't know why, but it looks really nice. It just looks kind of healthy, I guess. But I would not be doing this much blush on a regular basis. I would wear this eye though, personally. I'd wear this lip. This blush, it's a little much. Okay, this is the finished look. I think it looks totally tubular. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really like doing bright, colorful eyeshadow. That's why I chose the 80s as my decade, because I feel like it's just me. Makes sense. And I love all the hairbands at the time. Seemed like a good decade. I don't know. I wasn't there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out my other stage makeup videos that I have, I only have one other up right now. It's old age makeup, crazy, super fun. Check that out right here. And if you want to see any other videos, you can just check out my playlist. If you are interested in nutrition and fitness, you can check out my other channel, Tenacious Topaz. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. I hope you have a fabulous, wonderful day. Bye, I love you guys. See you later.